Right now we're going to take a look at our left hand. We're so used to playing 3-note patterns and 3 notes eating up 3 beats. What happens if we have 2 beats in a chord? So what's going to happen is instead of playing the full C, G, 1, 2, 3, you're going to go 1, 2. If it was a C major 7, you can go 1, 7, or you can play C and G held for 2 beats, 1, 2, or you can play C and B held for 2 beats, 1, 2, or you can go C, G, B, or you can play C, G, B all held together, 1, 2. So you have all those different ways that you can play chords now. You can go 1, 5, you can go 1, 7, you can go 1, 5 held, you can do 1, 7 held, or you can do 1 to 5, 7 on the second beat, or you can go 1, 5, 7 held for 2 beats. So what I want you to do is on this lesson 12, okay, we're going to apply it to the beginner one, and then we're going to go to the advanced one, which is much more challenging because there's 8 notes and everything all locked in there, and you're going to see clearly and just how the left hand is going to be playing have a lot of options to you, open up to you now, as a result of knowing your major triads and the important elements of chords, the thirds, the fifths, the sevenths. You know, it's really going to play a good role here. And the fact that we've had 3-note patterns where we're taking things 1, 2, 3, rest, it's getting you in the habit of counting and with your left hand chordal part. Okay, let's take a look right now. Lesson 12 with the first way of 6. Okay, using just the 1 and the 5 held. Okay, this is very easy this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the idea, so you get the 1 and the 5. If I go to the 1 and 7 for the second line. Okay, then I'm going to go, actually we can do, that was the C, I played the C and the G held. Okay, we can do C and G broken. It's nice. You add so much with that movement. Now let's do the 1, 7 broken. That great? Now if we do C and we can go boom, we can go 1 and then 5, 7 like this. There you go. Now if we go and we can play all those held together too, okay? Let's go to the advanced section now. I'm going to play that with all held together. Okay? Now again, if I want to do 3-note patterns on those, which of course would be 2-note pattern, because they're all two beats per chord. I can mix between 1 and 5 and 1 and 7. 1, 7, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 7, 1, 5, 1, 7. It's nice in the left hand. 1, 7, 1, 5. I can do mixtures. It's great. What you're going to see here now is a common place for all future chords to come up. You're going to be able to have several different ways on how to play chords now, which is really a wonderful aspect of this learning process. We've up to date, we've taken time to go 1, 2, 3 and get used to keeping time with the left hand as a timekeeper. But now we're going to be keeping time with the various groupings of notes. Okay, watch this. B5 major 7, I can play 1 to the 5. Or I can go 1, 7, or I can play 1 and 5 held, or 1 and 7 held for 2 beats, or I can play 1, 5, 7, or I can play 1, 5, 7 held for 2 beats. So you have all those combinations. So it's going to make things come into a different light now when you look at a chord, you know, in a piece of music. and you have to adapt it to what feels good. Now, I think you're going to find that the mixture of the 1-5 and the 1-7, the steady timekeeper, tends to be the more important element of our solo piano playing because it keeps the time moving. When you hold things, not that it can't work, but it's sometimes it's lacking that whole pulsing of the music. Okay, like for example, if I play this and hold it, watch this one. Play the advanced one. Now, if I add some motion to that. Later on, too, we're going to be able to play these three-note patterns in other ways other than just playing as quarter notes, too. Like I put in an eighth note in there. So we'll be letting you see more of that down the road. But for now, enjoy this 2-beat application. Get a good, firm understanding of how we build it. You'll be glad you spent some time in this because it's really going to be a very useful tool.